Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going down to San Antonio, Texas, up to the International Space Station, and then over to South Carolina to look at some very unusual sky observations that have been sent in here recently. First picture is from a video out of San Antonio, Texas, sent in by Sunny. Noticed a bright red object as they were driving down the freeway, managed to pull off a pretty good video clip of the bright object that does not appear to be an airplane, helicopter, or a drone. Andy from the United Kingdom noticed something unusual as he was viewing the International Space Station webcam on his smartphone. I've seen many anomalies on these webcams. I've never seen one quite like this, and we're going to take a closer look at that anomaly. In fact, we're going to start with that one here, and then we're going to go to Texas and then to South Carolina. Starting off here with a picture of what appears to be a moon or something that looks like a moon. Again, I don't know what this is. It could be a reflection. I adjusted the lighting and different color settings, trying to get a better look at this thing. You can see it's very heavily pixelated. Don't know what to make of it, guys. It could be a reflection. Maybe it's the moon. I'm not suggesting it's anything nefarious or even extraordinary. It's just something unusual that you don't normally see perfectly round what appear to be dense objects on this camera. At least I never have, and I've been looking at it for many, many years. But this was noticed by Andy from the United Kingdom. Thank you, Andy, for sharing. Greatly appreciated. This almost looks like a small version at times of Jupiter. See the rings around it? Look at that. I mean, it's very heavily pixelated, but like I said, at times you can see what look like rings around this thing. Maybe they're reflections of the Earth. Could be the moon. I don't know. It very well could be the Earth itself reflecting back somehow or another. But right there looks like a small version of Jupiter. Great observation, Andy. Thank you for sharing. The next video is of the red object that we saw in San Antonio. Calling it a red orb. Sent in by Sunny D. Driving down the highway. Here's the original video. So here I zoom in, and you're going to see it in slow motion. It was probably up around 2,000 feet, I would say, just a rough guess. I slow it down here and try to get a better look at whatever this thing may be. It's not blinking. It's moving from right to left. Doesn't appear to be an airplane. Does not appear to be a helicopter. And it remains steady. It's not a Chinese lantern. I suppose it could be some type of a drone, but it appears to be too high up in the air and too large. I mean, this thing's probably 10, 12 feet wide, just guessing based off of its altitude right there. Pretty good size. I mean, it's more than just light. Right there, it got very, very bright. That was the still image that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. Almost looks like it's changing shape, but I think that's because the car was moving, the camera was moving, and the object is moving. So it's going to appear that it's changing shape, but I don't think it was. It was just some sort of a bright red orb that was moving parallel with the highway, or at least it looked like it was moving parallel with the highway, and they were able to get a small video clip of this thing, whatever it may be. Not something you see every day. Good job, Sunny, out of San Antonio, Texas. And this next video that comes out of South Carolina was taken by Jake from Fountain Inn, South Carolina. And I don't know how he managed to get this video clip. I am heavily zoomed in here, and then we're going to pull back out, and I'm going to show you what he saw. It's a glowing object, and it's tumbling in the proximity of the moon going through the sky at a pretty good clip. I honestly don't know how he got this thing videotaped, but he did. Did a good job. Here's the full view, and it's going to be a little tough to see. It's right up here at the top, and it's moving along very quickly. When we zoom in, you're going to be able to see this thing tumbling, and it looks like it's flat. It's unbelievable. It really and truly is. I was actually quite surprised when I zoomed in and saw it almost looked like something flat, like a piece of plywood, tumbling through the atmosphere, and then, or at least the sky. And then when it gets over in this area, it like takes off really quick and goes completely out of sight. Like right now, you can't see it. Towards the end of this video, I adjust the lighting just a little bit so we can see it closer and observe it for a little bit longer. And you're going to see it's got like a tumbling personality to it, like it's flat. like some sort of a flat piece of metal that's somewhat that's reflective, like maybe it's its own light source. Here it is in a slightly different format, moving towards the moon. I fast forward it so you can kind of get a little better perspective of it. See it right there, going towards the proximity of the moon, and then it disappears. It was only in the sky for maybe, or at least visible to Jake, for about 10 seconds, and then it was gone. But when you zoom in really close, put it in slow motion, it did appear to be tumbling, something flat that was tumbling through the sky of Fountain Inn, South Carolina. Good observations, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have anything you'd like to share related to sky phenomena, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and then sometimes I use the photos in a video slideshow, just like you saw here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.